If you're living in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, or Australia, and you've been told your cholesterol is too high, your blood pressure is creeping up, or that you might be at risk of heart disease, this is the moment you have to start paying serious attention. Your arteries are the highways that deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout your entire body. And if they're clogged, narrowed, or inflamed, your risk of a heart attack or stroke skyrockets. Every single year, in the United States, nearly 700,000 people die from heart disease, and many of them had no idea their arteries were silently clogging. The foods you eat every day can either make that problem worse or completely reverse it. And vegetables are your first line of defense. Leafy greens like spinach are some of the most powerful artery-cleansing foods available. Spinach is loaded with dietary nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and lower blood pressure. The potassium in spinach also helps flush out excess sodium, reducing the strain on your heart. Americans often think they're eating healthy by adding a few greens to their plate, but it's not enough. You need full servings, cups, not sprinkles. Spinach also contains antioxidants like lutein, which prevent cholesterol from oxidizing and forming plaques. Clinical studies from the United States and Australia have shown that regular spinach consumption improves arterial flexibility and reduces inflammation markers like C-reactive protein. People who eat leafy greens daily have significantly lower rates of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes. Kale is another cruciferous powerhouse that actively supports artery health. It contains a mix of fiber, antioxidants, and glucosinolates, which help detoxify the blood and reduce plaque formation. In one clinical trial, participants who drank kale juice daily for 12 weeks saw significant drops in LDL cholesterol and an increase in HDL, the good cholesterol. Kale is also high in vitamin K, which helps prevent calcium from depositing into arterial walls. This is critical, especially in older adults across Canada and the United States, where vascular calcification becomes a major issue. When calcium gets into the wrong places, your arteries instead of your bones, it stiffens the vessel walls and increases the risk of heart failure. Kale's fiber also binds to bile acids in the gut, which forces your body to use up more cholesterol for digestion, effectively lowering blood cholesterol levels. And the magnesium and potassium in kale help regulate heart rhythm and reduce arterial stiffness. Beets are one of the most clinically proven vegetables to support clean arteries. Rich in natural nitrates like spinach, beets convert into nitric oxide and significantly increase blood flow, reduce blood pressure, and improve the elasticity of arteries. Several studies in both the United States and United Kingdom show that beetroot juice improves endothelial function, the inner lining of blood vessels, which is essential for preventing atherosclerosis. In a study done at a U.S. university, patients with high blood pressure who drank beet juice daily for 4 weeks saw dramatic drops in systolic pressure. Beets are also high in betalains, which are potent antioxidants with anti-inflammatory and detoxifying properties. They support liver function as well, which indirectly helps your body clear out harmful fats and cholesterol. Most people in the United States do not consume beets regularly, often because of the taste or preparation, but even roasted or blended into smoothies, they can be incredibly effective in restoring vascular health and keeping arteries smooth and flexible. Broccoli is another must-have vegetable for artery health. It's packed with sulforaphane, a powerful compound that helps activate phase 2 detox enzymes in the liver. These enzymes reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major causes of arterial damage. Broccoli also provides ample vitamin C, fiber, and potassium, all essential for maintaining healthy blood vessels. In a U.S.-based cardiovascular study, people who consumed broccoli multiple times per week had significantly lower arterial calcium scores than those who didn't. The fiber in broccoli also helps trap excess cholesterol in the gut and remove it before it gets absorbed into the bloodstream. This prevents cholesterol from accumulating along the artery walls. Additionally, broccoli helps balance estrogen levels in the body, which is particularly important for postmenopausal women in the United States and Australia, where heart disease risk rises dramatically after menopause. Steam it, roast it, or blend it. Just get it in regularly. Garlic has been used for centuries, but modern science has finally confirmed what traditional medicine always suspected. It cleans arteries. Allicin, the main compound in raw garlic, helps lower blood pressure, reduce LDL cholesterol, and prevent blood clot formation. In clinical trials done in Canada and the United Kingdom, garlic supplements were shown to reduce plaque buildup in people with coronary artery disease. Garlic also reduces homocysteine levels, a toxic amino acid that damages arterial walls when elevated. Many Americans only get garlic as a flavoring in processed meals, but that's not enough. To get the real benefits, it needs to be fresh and crushed, releasing the allicin. And the more consistent you are, the better the results. It doesn't just prevent buildup. It can actively reverse early-stage plaque formation when paired with other dietary improvements. Garlic also boosts the immune system, which plays a role in vascular health by reducing chronic low-grade inflammation. Avocados are technically a fruit, but they function more like a vegetable in heart health. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, which reduce LDL and increase HDL cholesterol. They're also high in potassium, more than bananas, and contain magnesium and antioxidants that help reduce blood pressure and inflammation. In the United States, where fried and processed foods dominate the average diet, incorporating avocados regularly can dramatically improve lipid profiles. Studies from the American Heart Association have shown that 1 avocado a day can reduce LDL levels as effectively as certain medications in people with mildly elevated cholesterol. Avocados also contain beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol that helps block cholesterol absorption in the gut. Their fiber content slows sugar absorption, reducing insulin spikes, which indirectly reduces arterial inflammation and damage. Sliced into salads, blended in smoothies, or eaten with eggs, they work in nearly every meal and should be a staple in an artery-cleansing diet. Asparagus is one of the most effective natural detoxifiers for arteries. It contains folate, fiber, and vitamins A, C, E, and K, which help lower homocysteine, improve blood flow, and support vascular health. Inflammation damages the inner lining of the arteries, and asparagus actively repairs that damage. It also contains glutathione, a powerful antioxidant that helps the liver detoxify harmful substances, including oxidized fats that clog arteries. In the United States and Canada, where processed meats and fast foods are commonly consumed, adding asparagus can help counterbalance those negative effects. It also acts as a natural diuretic, flushing out excess sodium and relieving pressure on blood vessels. For people suffering from hypertension or high cholesterol, asparagus should be a regular part of their weekly diet. Roasted, grilled, or steamed, it retains its benefits as long as it isn't drenched in salt or butter. Brussels sprouts, another cruciferous vegetable, have been shown in studies to lower markers of inflammation and reduce arterial stiffness. They're rich in sulforaphane, indole-3-carbinol, and fiber, compounds that detoxify the blood and help your body eliminate excess cholesterol. In a 12-week study conducted in the United Kingdom, participants who ate Brussels sprouts daily showed significant improvements in vascular function and lower CRP levels. They also contain omega-3 fatty acids in plant form, which help fight inflammation and protect the inner lining of arteries. Many people avoid Brussels sprouts because of their bitter taste, but roasting them with olive oil and spices can turn them into one of the most powerful artery-cleaning foods. In the United States, they're often overlooked, but their benefits make them worth including regularly, especially for those with family histories of heart disease. Carrots are rich in carotenoids, especially beta-carotene, which helps reduce oxidative stress and prevent cholesterol from becoming sticky and forming plaques in the arteries. They're also high in soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol and helps remove it from the body. In a US-based trial, people who ate 2 carrots per day experienced a noticeable drop in cholesterol and improved blood pressure readings. Carrots also contain potassium, which lowers blood pressure, and vitamin A, which supports tissue repair. Snacking on raw carrots instead of chips or processed snacks is one of the simplest and most effective ways to support clean arteries. They work well in both sweet and savory dishes, and their blood sugar stabilizing effect also helps prevent insulin resistance, which contributes to vascular damage. Tomatoes are the final vegetable on this list, and they're uniquely powerful due to their high lycopene content. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant that specifically reduces LDL oxidation, the process by which bad cholesterol turns into arterial plaque. In studies across Canada and Australia, people who consumed more tomato-based products, especially cooked tomatoes, had significantly lower rates of arterial calcification. Tomatoes also reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve the elasticity of blood vessels. Cooked tomatoes, like those in sauces and soups, actually provide more absorbable lycopene than raw ones. And in the United States, where pizza and pasta dominate the food culture, choosing tomato-based sauces over creamy or cheese-heavy ones can make a major difference. Just avoid sugary or overly processed varieties. Whether it's fresh tomatoes in a salad or slow-cooked sauce over a meal, tomatoes work quietly and powerfully to keep arteries flexible, clean, and strong. Cabbage is another artery protective vegetable that most people in the United States overlook. It's incredibly rich in polyphenols, sulfur-containing compounds, and anthocyanins, especially the red and purple varieties. These compounds fight oxidative stress, support detoxification, and help lower cholesterol. In a study conducted in the United Kingdom, individuals who consumed cabbage regularly had lower blood pressure and better endothelial function compared to those who didn't. Cabbage also contains compounds that support phase Y and phase 2 detox pathways in the liver, helping to clear out toxins that inflame the arterial walls. And what's particularly important is the fiber content, high enough to trap bile acids and lower LDL cholesterol naturally. People in the United States often avoid cabbage due to its reputation for causing bloating, but when prepared properly, fermented, as sauerkraut or lightly steamed, it becomes much easier to digest. Sauerkraut especially adds the bonus of probiotics, which improve gut health and reduce systemic inflammation. With every serving of cabbage, you're giving your arteries a chance to clean up, heal, and function like they should. Celery may seem like a basic, watery vegetable, but its benefits for artery health are anything but basic. It's packed with phthalides, natural compounds that help relax the tissues of the artery walls, enhancing blood flow and reducing blood pressure. In clinical research from the United States, celery extract has been shown to lower systolic and diastolic pressure significantly after consistent use. It's also an excellent source of potassium, which flushes out excess sodium and reduces strain on the cardiovascular system. Many Americans struggle with high sodium intake, mostly from processed foods, and celery is a natural antidote to that imbalance. Its fiber also helps reduce cholesterol by binding to it in the digestive tract and carrying it out of the body. Celery contains flavonoids like luteolin and apigenin that fight inflammation inside arterial linings, preventing damage and keeping those blood vessels smooth and elastic. Even juicing celery, a popular trend in both the United States and Australia, delivers significant cardiovascular benefits when consumed consistently. Swiss chard is another leafy green with an impressive ability to support heart and arterial health. It's rich in magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect blood vessel integrity. Magnesium plays a direct role in preventing arterial spasms and maintaining normal heart rhythm. In a large dietary survey done in the United States, people with higher magnesium intake had lower incidence of coronary artery disease and lower levels of CRP, a key marker of arterial inflammation. Swiss chard also contains betalains, the same compounds found in beets, which reduce oxidative stress and support liver detoxification. This helps clear excess fats, cholesterol, and toxins from the bloodstream before they have the chance to clog arteries. The nitrates in chard also enhance nitric oxide production, improving blood vessel dilation and oxygen delivery. People who consume chard regularly experience better circulation, lower blood pressure, and reduced cholesterol, yet it's still underused in the American diet, often because people don't know how to cook it. Steamed, sautéed, or chopped into soups, it offers powerful healing with every serving. Eggplant, often used in Mediterranean diets, provides artery-protecting benefits that are backed by science. It contains niacin, a potent antioxidant that's especially concentrated in the deep purple skin. Niacin protects cell membranes from oxidative damage, including the cells that line your blood vessels. Eggplant is also rich in chlorogenic acid, which helps lower LDL cholesterol and reduces inflammation. In research from Canada and the United Kingdom, consuming eggplant extract improved cholesterol profiles and reduced arterial plaque formation. The fiber content in eggplant is also a major asset. Soluble fiber helps reduce cholesterol reabsorption, while insoluble fiber supports bowel health and toxin elimination. Many American diets are extremely low in fiber, and this allows cholesterol to circulate and stick to arterial walls. Grilled, baked, or roasted, eggplant can help replace more harmful carbohydrate-rich side dishes while delivering major cardiovascular benefits. Cauliflower belongs to the same cruciferous family as broccoli and kale, and it provides unique compounds that directly support arterial repair and protection. It's rich in choline, vitamin C, and sulforaphane, all of which fight oxidative damage and reduce systemic inflammation. Choline is particularly important for clearing out homocysteine, an amino acid that damages blood vessel linings and increases heart disease risk. Many people in the United States are low in choline, and cauliflower is one of the best plant-based sources. Sulforaphane activates genes that control antioxidant enzymes, supporting natural detoxification pathways and helping the body eliminate toxic byproducts that damage arteries. Cauliflower is also a great source of fiber and water, both of which support healthy digestion and help reduce cholesterol. In functional medicine practices across the United States, cauliflower is used in anti-inflammatory diets for patients with cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and metabolic syndrome. It's incredibly versatile, mashed, roasted, riced, or even blended into soups, and can replace high-carb, low-nutrient foods that drive inflammation and artery damage. Green beans might not seem as glamorous as other superfoods, but they play a powerful role in cardiovascular health. They're high in fiber, vitamin C, magnesium, and flavonoids like quercetin, which support vascular relaxation and reduce inflammation. Studies from the United States show that people who consume more green beans have better blood pressure control and lower LDL cholesterol levels. The fiber in green beans binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, removing it before it can be reabsorbed. This effect is essential in preventing plaque buildup in arteries. Green beans also help stabilize blood sugar levels, which is important because high blood sugar increases inflammation and damages the delicate lining of arteries. Diabetic patients in both Canada and the US often show signs of early atherosclerosis due to this type of damage, making vegetables like green beans essential in every meal. They also contain silicon, which supports the health of connective tissue in the arterial walls, keeping them more elastic and less likely to rupture or calcify. Onions are rich in quercetin and sulfur compounds, and both are extremely beneficial for cardiovascular health. Quercetin acts as a natural anti-inflammatory and antihistamine, reducing swelling inside the arteries and allowing for smoother blood flow. In a long-term study conducted in Australia, onion consumption was associated with a decreased risk of ischemic heart disease. Sulfur compounds in onions also help lower cholesterol levels, reduce clotting, and support detoxification pathways that keep blood clean and flowing properly. People in the United States who suffer from frequent colds, sluggish circulation, or fatigue often have signs of poor vascular health, and adding more onion to the diet can help reverse those symptoms. Onions also help regulate blood sugar, which is crucial for preventing endothelial damage and inflammation. Cooked or raw, onions are a simple, affordable way to add potent healing compounds to your daily meals. Red onions, in particular, have the highest antioxidant content and